gonna go over our extensor training. These are the stand up straight exercises that you've been prompted to do by our office. I am going to suggest that you do them twice a day. You will receive this sheet as a handout, and I'm gonna go over all 4 of these now. The reason why we go over these is that at any profession, any person that walks in our office is usually tilted forward. So our brain is in stress and tells our flexors, the front half of us, to be prepared for danger. Everything rolls in. And the extensors that run up your back really disengage. So this becomes a big problem. The first thing we do is through the adjustment process, move the spine. That tells the brain to dial down the stress response. Once you've been in our office for a period of time, then we talk about retraining. So I'm going to go over the 4 that are on the sheet. Usually you will be prompted to start with number 1, number 2, number 4, doing those for 3 weeks, then adding in number 3. Let's go to number 1. This first one is the stand up against straight exercise. So what you're going to do is you're going to go heels to the wall, bum to the wall, shoulders to the wall, and head to the wall. Everything is Velcroed to the back. Then what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades for 3 seconds, just like you're pinching an apple or a pencil. 1, 2, 3. What is going to happen when you let go of that contraction is this. My shoulders come in and my head comes away. You don't want to let that happen. Be very mindful and very aware. Recheck in with the body. Head is Velcro to the back, shoulders back. I squeeze. 1, 2, 3. I rest. 1, 2, 3. I'm still in this Velcroed position. And it's 1, 2, 3. All right. That's the first exercise. 5 times. The second exercise on the sheet is the arms raised up against the head. So, same position, heels to the wall, buttocks to the wall, shoulders to the wall, either watch to the wall or thumbs to the wall. And I say watch to the wall, but if you're worried about your watch scratching your pain, go thumbs to the wall. Thumbs to the wall, shoulders and head. We are going to be raising our shoulders slowly at this speed all the way up. Notice my biceps are next to my ears. Not biceps next to my cheeks, but biceps next to my ears. And my head is not forward, it is still Velcro to the wall. Then I shrug. And then I come back down just as slow, and everything in the back side of me, the back half, is activated to do that arc. And we do that 5 times. The third is called the back crawl. This engages extension and rotation. So we're going to step away from the wall, go into the middle of the room for this one. It's called the back crawl. If you're familiar with back crawl swimming, it's exactly it. So you're going to have your thumb out. You're going to do one hand at a time, and I'm going to be looking down at that thumb. That thumb is going to come up as close as I can to my ear. If it is out here for mobility reasons, then it's out here, but we want to get it as close in as possible. My eyes are tracking it. They're tracking it as much as I can, so I'm getting that looking back up and over, following that thumb all the way down. So we are getting the extension, which is looking up, and the rotation. And this begins to tell the posterior muscles to get back in the game. We will do the other side as well. I'll just show you. You're going to look at that thumb coming up, coming up. You may get a little bit dizzy when you're doing this. Bear with it. I'm tracking. Yes, I have to move my head. I don't necessarily move my body as far as I can all the way down. A back crawl swimming stroke. So you would do each of those sides 3 to 5 times per arm. David, we're going to have to go to the door for the 4th exercise. So I'm going to be standing a foot away from the door. My arm is at 90 degrees. I'm using the door frame as resistance. So I'm 90 degrees here, I'm 90 degrees here, and I'm opening up the chest and I'm pushing on a diagonal this way. crease changing, I'm gonna come about 1.5 feet here, different orientation, finding my 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here, and I'm pushing this way. So you can see I'm pushing on an angle. Again, I'm not so much tilting my hips, but really pushing. This is a chest opener. So yes, we do have to tell the extensors to get back in the game, but dial down the input that these front muscles are constantly activated. So you will feel all the way in here in the biceps and the chest. You're gonna hold this one for 45 seconds to 60 seconds, and you're gonna do each arm twice. So let's review. We have the stand up straight against the wall, pinching the shoulder blades. We have the arm raise above the head with the slight shrug. We have the back crawl, and then we have the door opener. Most likely, on instruction from our office, you've been given to do number 1, number 2, and number 4 to begin with. We then add in the back crawl with the extension. So I hope this is helpful. This explains the sheet. Any questions you can ask.